as if the truth won't set us free, as if the truth is always something that's positive. You know, sometimes warnings are needed. Thanks for becoming a member of the Chosen Ones. Miss Elise, highly appreciate your support. Y'all make sure y'all thumb this video up because, hey, this is going to be some of the realest content on this platform. And you should support it. I want to talk about how the people will become one with the Matrix. They'll become one with the Matrix. Now, there's a lot going on in the world. I'm gonna need some of y'all to use astute observations while viewing this particular video because you're gonna have to read in between the lines. There's a few terminologies that I'm gonna throw out. There's gonna be a few organizations that I would like you all to research because the Bible tells us to study to show ourselves approved, right? It says study to show yourself approved. So there's a couple of words I'm going to throw out there, and I want y'all to do your due diligence in your research. DARPA, DARPA, DARPA. Let's throw that one out there. We're going to throw that word out there. We're going to throw the word Lucifer race out there. That's Lucifer with race at the end of it. R-A-S-E. Right? Do your research. I want you to do your research on something called nanotechnology. Nanotechnology. Yeah, the same nanotechnology of the movie Bloodsport with Vin Diesel. I believe it's Bloodshot, pardon me. Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. Now, I want you to do your research on these things. And I also want you to look up Digital Angel. I want you to look up RFID technology. And I want you to put on your thinking caps. And I want you to pay attention to society. And I want you to pay attention to what's going on in the world as we speak. People have been given a choice to make. They've been given options. In New York City, there's a inordinate amount of businesses that have decided to implement certain changes, right? And these changes are requiring people to make a decision whether or not they would like to remain gainfully employed or just employed in general, or would they lose their jobs because of a decision that should be covered under doctor-patient confidentiality. So doctor-patient confidentiality is no longer existing. It's no longer existing because now companies that people work at have access to your personal medical decisions, right? So this choice that's given is requiring a lot of people to, or causing a lot of people to basically become one with the system. And I mean, when I say the system, I mean these companies, these businesses, these organizations that they work for. Let's make that clear. So, similar to what the Bible tells us about the mark of the beast written of in the book of Revelations, where people will have a choice whether or not to receive this mark in order to buy or sell. It seems to be happening. Now, I'm going to tell you, the chosen, God's people, the Most High's people, those who can see. The only thing that's going to happen with God's people is that they're going to become more stoic. They're going to be able to handle a significant amount of persecution. Um, the truth, to a degree, has already been outlawed. And the reality of the situation is that we need to make a choice in life, either to serve the Most High God or serve the God of this world, who only has this world for a certain amount of time, right? Now, let's see. Somebody said, thank you, Nubreed. I love your messages. Always share. Absolutely. Somebody said, just got the noti. Yeah, you got the noti pretty late. And I'm not going to go live real long. So as you enter the chat, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up on this video, because I think a lot of people need to hear this message. Now, let me put this out here. If you're an individual who has to make that critical decision between your job and making this medical decision, right? I'm going to tell you right now, you better make the right choice. You better make the right decision. I'm not here to tell you what that decision is, but what I will tell you is this. We're living in some very uncertain times, similar to the times that the prophets of old lived in. Nothing was promised, nothing was guaranteed. They often operated on faith. Whatever type of moves that they made, whether it be traveling the 7 seas or just decisions based on moving from one city to the next, they always had faith, even through uncertainty. Now, you could take that information and do what you would like to do with it. But as so-called Christians and followers of the faith, you cannot show a form of godliness and then turn around and deny the power thereof. You cannot say that you have faith in the Lord to be your provider and at the same time put your faith in the matrix. Now, I'm not here to tell you if it's going to take 1 time to make the wrong decision, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or even 10 times. But I can assure you, if you continue to make the wrong decision, you will become one with this matrix. We're talking about a soulless generation. We're talking about a generation that has become one with the technology. We're talking about transhumanism. And if you think it's too far-fetched, you need to be paying attention to how close and how attached people are to these cellular devices. You need to be paying attention to how many people are attached to their smart cars, their smart homes, their smartphones, and everything else. If you think it's out of the question for humans to plug into that matrix, we're talking about transhumanism. Now, I'm going to say some things in this video that's going to probably be rather shocking to some. If you're looking at society right now, and you looking at it from a realistic standpoint, we're not talking about a happy-go-lucky, everything is going to be all right type of standpoint. Now, for the chosen, we grow more stoic, we grow more wise, and we're protected by our God. But for those who don't want to follow the biblical truth of the Creator and honor his law, statutes, and commandments, I'm going to be honest with you. Your future looks bleak. It looks very bleak. If you're making the wrong decisions to follow the wrong God, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to get real. It's going to get real ugly. All right? And I'm just being honest. And I want you to watch this video and say, hey, I got to make the right decision. Now, at the rate that morality is declining, I would not be surprised in the next, let's say, 10 years from now, my predictions are that you're going to be driving down the street and you're going to see bodies on the streets. Yeah, bodies. In the next 10 years from now, at the decline of morality, living in the confines of the United States, you're talking about a third world country. You're talking about everything is going to look pretty much post-apocalyptic. And that's just reality. Now, let me make sure I acknowledge you brothers and sisters who are contributing to this work. Tribe of Levi, thank you for the $20 contribution. Says, the Most High blessed you, Benjamin. All praises to the Most High. And I appreciate that, but I'm from the tribe of Judah. Appreciate you though, bro. Lagana Cobbs, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, excited about another alive. God is good. I got blank and have been able to build my spirit up besides just working. Your videos have enlightened me so. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Our best bet, as brothers and sisters who can see and the veil has been lifted, our best bet is to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. The market of beasts is coming. What you looking at right now going on in the world is a prerequisite, a conditioning, a chipping away, an acclimation period. Also, it's a grace period for those who have not relied on the Most High for thy daily bread. See, when the Lord prayed, he said, Father, give us this day thy daily bread. So Christ relied on the Most High for his daily bread. Christ did not rely on the system. In fact, Christ and his disciples traveled abroad and they were always provided for. Always. They were provided for. I mean, the parables tell us that foxes have holes and birds have nests. You don't think that the Most High God, your creator, can provide everything? Birds have nests, foxes have holes. But where's your faith? If the Most High God can provide for nature, provide for the animal kingdom, why do you believe he can't provide for you if you make a decision that secures your morality, your code of conduct, your ethics? Why do something that goes against your level of comfort? Agimo, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says Psalms 2:8. Ask of me and I shall give thee the heathen for the inheritance and the uttermost parts of the earth for the possession. The God of our fathers protect and provide for Israel. Absolutely. The God of our father protects. Somebody said, Ben Spoons looking at it. Look, now turn sideways. I'm not sure where you're getting at with that. I guess you giving them a reverence to the Matrix, right? Well, speaking of bending spoons, apparently there's videos flying around of people becoming magnetic. They're literally turning into Magneto. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if y'all have seen these videos, but yeah, you know, people got silverware flying at their faces. They don't get no more Matrix than that, right? People got refrigerator magnets sticking to their foreheads and their faces. I don't know if y'all seen these videos, but for whatever reason, it seems as if the internet have scrubbed. Totally scrubbed those videos. Now, when y'all woke up from this matrix, right, a few things happen. You begin to lose interest in everything that you once were interested in. You became a lot more withdrawn. You became more introspective, self-reflective. You begin to think a lot more. A lot of us begin to internalize a lot of things because we didn't feel safe presenting certain information to other people. When we woke up from the matrix, I don't think we quite realized how deep the rabbit hole went. We didn't realize how deep the rabbit hole went. And now that we waking up, and some of us are literally going through shock at the moment because it's our initial spiritual wake up. And it's like, yo, everything that I thought was a lie and all my ego that I had, I got to flush all that ego away, because at the end of the day, Christ told us that those that would inherit the kingdom would have to become like those little children, meaning they would have to relearn. We would have to relearn everything. Children absorb information. Children have a clean slate. And we had to come to that point of humility where it's like, yo, we've been lied to. And now, I'm just going to put it out here. The people that you know, at least the people that you thought that you knew, they're going to become one with the matrix. And once they become one with the matrix, it ain't no turning back. It ain't no building with those individuals. It's time to really make a crucial decision and walk a narrow path, even if it means total isolation. Because I'm going to make this clear. Once they become one with the matrix, they're Agent Smith from that point on. That's it. They're Agent Smith from that point on. Somebody said experiencing this now among family. Absolutely, I believe you. Somebody said in the year 2024, federal mandate, satellites in orbits, thousands of satellites in orbit, globally connected. It may happen before that. In fact, this may go a little bit deeper. It may be already happening. It may be already happening. Right now, we living in a real matrix where it's only a few Neos running around. Right now, in the times you living in, it's like the movie They Live. For those who haven't seen They Live with Roddy Piper, when you put the glasses on, the sunglasses, all of a sudden you can see people for what they are. You can see reality for what it is. You put on the glasses, you see what marketing really is about. You see what advertisements really are about. And it's always about indulging. It's always about feeding an insatiable appetite. It's always about being enticed. Buy more, spend more money. It's always about enticement. It's always about an agenda, the propaganda, and you can see it full-fledged. I seen an interesting meme, right? A sister that I follow on Instagram, which I won't put her name out there. She posted a meme of this sister, right? And the sister is beautiful. She's curvaceous. She's fine. She looks good. And I believe it was an advertisement for a dating app. And it says in the caption, it says, I want fully blanked men only. Fully blanked men only. Y'all can fill in the blanks. And I said to myself, this is how Satan works. Y'all got to remember, Satan appeared like an angel of light. He'll take the most beautiful visual and he'll cause people to error. That's what they do. And then I looked at this meme, I looked at this caption, and I said to myself, Now, how many brothers is the system gonna get with this one? How many are they gonna get with this one? Just believing that they have a shot at these beautiful sisters just from doing what? For rendering themselves for something that's experimental, by the way, not approved by the FDA. Satan always operates in temptation. He always entices individuals. And I said to myself, wow, I mean, this shows a few things. It shows desperation on his end, and it shows how far gone society has slipped and how close we are to Satan's kingdom actually falling. Because, ladies and gentlemen, people's soul used to be worth a whole hell of a lot more. Let me repeat that. People's soul, they used to be worth hell of a whole lot more. The souls are not even worth anything no more. People selling their soul every day, B. People selling their soul just to get with a woman. People selling their soul just to be a slave and work for something. Imagine that. You're selling your soul just to be a slave. Satan is not even offering people good deals no more. It's to the point where he has squeezed society so tight, he don't have to offer you no good deal no more. And his kingdom is like, if you want to live in this society, then hey, you do what I tell you to do. It ain't even a good deal no more. Don't you remember when rappers and entertainers signed on a dotted line and they had a whole career? A whole career. Now these rappers they're lucky to be living a lavish lifestyle for about 2 months before they either gun down or they die from an overdose and Satan come collect and snatch the spirits right out them people. Now they lucky to have a year of success before sacrifice is required. People not even getting a good deal no more. And now you have a society where people are becoming one with the machine. We have a real social dilemma, ladies and gentlemen. We have a real dilemma where the people have been chipped away so bad, where nobody is standing up and speaking out. Nobody's fighting. Nobody stands on truth. Hell, we don't even have people protesting. Somebody said transhumanism agenda. Absolutely. Don't think that movies and TV sitcoms not telling you the truth. Oh, they bringing it out. It's a lot of predictive programming going on out there. Y'all think it's by chance that all those zombie movies hit right around when all of this started happening? Y'all think it's by chance that all of those virus and disease movies hit right when all of this started happening? Because they know the power of the media. It's predictive programming. People becoming one with the matrix. And once they become one with the matrix, y'all don't know how deep this is going to get. Matter of fact, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to sound science fiction what I'm about to tell y'all, but I'm going to just put it out there because the truth is more stranger than fiction. These people are going to be able to tap into your dreams. Nothing will be sacred. If you decide to follow Satan's kingdom and you are afraid to lose civil liberties and luxuries in this life, if you're afraid to lose perks of society, listen, you will have no privacy. They will tap into your dreams. While you sleeping, they're going to be running advertisements. Yeah. You heard me correctly. While you sleeping, they're going to be running advertisements. Once they work out the kinks of what they trying to do to y'all, you're going to find out real quick that your soul and your spirit don't belong to you. It's not yours. Once they done with you, once they done giving you the bloodshot, once they done manipulating your DNA. Once they're done tapping into your mind, digging into your conscious, once they done changing your biochemical marker and your molecular structure all together, you will have no control over yourself. You will be one with this system. You living in a time where the truth is stranger than fiction. So much so that, you know, they'll write this video off as science fiction. All I'm doing is using movie examples, right? All I'm doing is using movie examples in the Bible, but they'll write it off as science fiction. You know why? Because the truth is even stranger than that. We're talking about fallen angel technology. We talking about your world elite. You think that they coming up with this stuff? You think Bill Gates is the mastermind behind all of this? That's what y'all believe. Y'all truly think Bill Gates is the mastermind? Don't get it twisted. I think Bill Gates needs to be in prison for his crimes against humanity. Let's be clear about that. I believe that a lot of your figureheads need to be imprisoned. That's just my opinion, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, your world leaders, they meet up. They meet up at the Pyramid Giza. And they're entities that are bound underneath the pyramids. And guess what? All your politicians, they meet up every year at the Pyramid Giza to gain information. They go to the demon by the name of Azazel. This stuff is real. Don't think for a second that these people are not in communication with 10, 11, 12, 13-foot demons. Beings. I'm talking about beings that don't even touch the ground when they walk. They hover. Yeah. They don't even touch the ground. They got beings that's 20 feet tall that they are in close communication with. And you think Bill Gates is behind this? Listen, the Bible tells us we battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities in high places. Don't think for a second that this is just flesh and blood and these are people, and these people are geniuses and they came up with all of this. No. We're going against certain powers. Somebody say United Nations, but people still divided. Yup. The consulting with the fallen for their understanding. They absolutely are consulting with fallen angels. They're definitely dealing with jinns. And this is why they're so desperate. This is why when they on TV trying to incentivize you, they look like a sock puppet. They look like somebody got their hand up their rear end making them talk. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? These spirits and all of the ones who are in close communication with these spirits, you know, their spirit guides, their handlers, their spiritual advisors, as we like to call them, they're absolutely petrified of these spirits. So the fear that they have is the fear that they would like to project, because they already in cahoots. They already in bed together. You remember when Kanye West came out with that video where all the world leaders and all of the entertainers and celebrities in one bed together, butt ass naked? Y'all remember when Kanye dropped that? They all in bed together. They all in bed together. And they know who they serve. They know who they serve. So here's the issue here. Their spiritual advisors are terrified, and they have seen these beings. They seen the real live men in black. Yeah. I'm talking about the real live men in black. While they're in their little mansions, while they're in their homes, while they up in the hills, guess what? The real men in black come to visit them at night. And they're petrified. And when they got to get on TV and incentivize you, they know that those beings can crush them. So everything they do is out of fear. So why would you make every move you make out of fear? Well, Nubreed, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to pay this? How are my babies going to eat? Where's your faith? That's my question. Where is your faith? See, one thing about the chosen, we had to walk our Damascus road. Everything that we built up in this society, we lost it. Your turn. The Most High God made sure that he completely rendered us of everything that we once had gained in this world in order to build a strong foundation, and we went through it. We went through it. He literally stripped us down to the bare minimum. We was at bare bone. Why are you afraid to do it? Because you got more trust in this system. When we came into the truth, we went out on a limb. Thank you for the $5 contribution, JV. It says, when you reach the higher levels, you will understand Satan is begging you to join him. And he will give you the world if you accept it. Absolutely.
Vistaprint has everything you need to prep your business for the holiday season. That's why we print signs. We print packaging. We print flyers and postcards. We print all the holiday touches to make your business stand out. Print everything you need this season at Vistaprint.com.
Now, how is it that we got 1,400 people in here, but thus amount of likes? People just don't have a love for the truth no more. People look at the truth as being doom and gloom. If you want these messages to wake up people who may be treading the fence and dwindling before making a decision that may affect not only themselves, but those around them, then do your part. That's all I ask, is that you do your part to make sure people can have an ample opportunity to know what's real and what's fake. That's all I ask. Somebody said it's intelligent machines who built all this. Oh man, it's deeper than just intelligent machines. It's spirits, bro. It's definitely spirits. Bino Mob, thank you for becoming a member of the Chosen Ones. Highly appreciate it. Somebody says, I hope I can lie good now. I heard it all. That's why. God, can I lie like everyone else, please? What are you talking about, bro? Somebody said, that's why these devils blocking out the sun. Remember the Terminator movie when the white heathen got burnt? Elohim and the Ruach is real. Yeah, these devils are, contemplating blocking out the sun. They know how much this melanin, let's talk about it. They know how much this melanin is a power to its people. I'm talking about those melanated people. They understand it. That's why what they created to destroy those melanated people, it didn't destroy those melanated people. It started destroying them. Because the melanin was the key component to stop the destruction. God was protecting us. The Most High know. And they know that this melanin is powerful. So they're trying to attack the melanin. That's why I be telling y'all to get some sunlight. I know I done got 2 shades darker this summer. But you know what? I know the power of that melanin. And I'm securing my body for the winter time, because when the winter come around, I'm going to get lighter. And I need that melanin to be there, because when this winter come, y'all going to wish that y'all spent some time in the sun and got blacked up a little bit. Getting that tan on. You need that melanin to protect from all of these energy weapons, from everything that they putting out there in the atmosphere. You're going to need that melanin. Telling you, we in war right now. Somebody said, I see this being, they're half robot, half demon, speaking to people who think they're speaking to spirit gods. Yeah, they definitely dealing with demons. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. That's Jeremiah 17:5. Absolutely. Listen, you got to put your trust in the Most High. That scripture just spoke volumes. It says, curse the man that put his trust in man. Cursed. You telling me it ain't no more gigs out there for you? You telling me that you have become so spoiled in this matrix that instead of you going out on a whim and relying on a heavenly Father and making a decision in your life to jump out on faith and try to find something else for yourself before you do something that you may regret, right? You telling me that, you know, you got more trust. You got more trust in a dollar bill. Listen, the Most High can give you anything in life. The Most High can make us millionaires overnight if he wants.